Hi, it's John here from GPS Training. What we're going to do coming up to Christmas 2024, we're going to look which is the best outdoor GPS unit currently on the market. And the answer is either the Garmin GPS Map 67 or the Garmin GPS Map 67i. What is the difference between each of these units? Is the 67i has the SOS button on the side. It also has the ability to send and receive messages via the satellites. So if you want to communicate while you're off grid, have a look at the GPS Map 67i. If you want it solely as a navigational aid, Garmin GPS Map 67 is the one you should be considering. You do need a contract to work the 67i, just for the two-way satellite communication. You can use it to navigate without that contract, but the contracts are going to cost you anything from, I don't know, £100 to £200 a year, depending on what contract you go for. So you can do it. Your contract can be as little as £7.50 a month. So again, have a chat with ourselves if you're thinking that that two-way satellite communication and tracking may be useful. So why have I gone for the Garmin GPS Map 67, 67i as the best GPS unit on the market coming up to Christmas 2024? For a number of reasons. It's the most recent GPS unit, and to be honest, it's 50% of our sales on a week-by-week basis. It's what's called multi-band, so it works off 5 satellite systems, gives you 2 signals off each, and therefore it's the most accurate outdoor GPS unit. It's got buttons on it. So therefore, you're not relying on a touchscreen when you've got your gloves on, especially coming into winter, or alternatively in very wet conditions. You can always just press the buttons accordingly. And the key thing with the Garmin GPS Map 67, 67i, it's got a built-in battery, a staggering 180 hours of battery life with this GPS unit. If you think of a traditional GPS unit working off AA batteries, you tend to get 8 to 10 hours of battery life. 180, you'd have to carry 16 AA batteries to get the same battery capacity we get in that. Next question people says, well, what happens when that battery fails? We've been selling units for 5 years now with built-in batteries. To date, not one person have come to us and asked us what we should be doing at that point. If you did get a unit now, there would have been a lot of people in the queue in front of you. You can watch my FAQs on that subject if you want to. Next thing people often say is screen size. It's not as big as my smartphone, as my mobile phone. You don't need a large screen on an outdoor GPS unit because it's a navigational tool. Think of this as a sat-nav or a navigational tool rather than a moving map. If you've watched my walk and talk series on YouTube, which again I'll link to for this GPS unit underneath this video, you'll see the navigation experience you get. Think of it as your car sat nav. So in the past, you used to have a big road atlas, a big map that you would turn over the pages. Your car sat nav is far smaller because what it's doing is just looking a short distance ahead of yourself and telling you when to turn left and right ahead of yourself. And this is what these do. When they're navigating a route or a track, you'll get an arrow in the top compass rows showing the direction you should be walking in or cycling or whatever activity you're doing. But a lot of the time, most people will actually navigate on this page, which is what's called a compass page. Again, we're navigating with an arrow pointing the direction, and we'll get various things at the top: distance to your destination, distance to your next waypoint, which is when you're going to turn, estimated time of destination, and estimated time to next turn. So again, that's how you'll be navigating. You got other things on here as well. You've got a trip computer that will tell you how far you've walked, average speed, how long you've been stopped for, etc. We've also got the altimeter, shows you the elevation, date of the activity, and main menu, and then we're back to that map page. So if you're looking for the best outdoor GPS unit, have a look at Garmin GPS Map 67, 67i. Now, if you're in the UK, you really need Ordnance Survey mapping on this unit, and there's a number of options you should be looking at. 1 to 50k mapping is the cheapest option. That will give you all your footpaths, bridleways, everything that you need to know when you're walking in this country. But a lot of people say, I prefer 125k mapping. Yes, you can get a full GB 125k map card for this unit, but it's significantly more expensive. It's over twice the price of the 1 to 50k mapping. And then this year, Garmin have brought out a regional map card, which covers a smaller area. So it's the size of Wales you can buy as a regional map card. But this is half the price as your full GB 1 to 25k. So unless you are really on a budget, go for your 125k mapping, which is the best. But again, alternatively, 1 to 50k is completely adequate. As I've said, when you're navigating it, the map is just an image in the background. If you are thinking about buying from GPS Training, we're not just going to sell you that GPS unit. We're going to give you a quick start guide of how to use that unit. You can access the online training videos. There's over 55 training videos taking you through how to use this GPS unit. But don't forget, as you work through those videos, if you get stuck with anything, just either give us a call over the telephone or drop us an email and we'll help you with that. We're not just selling you a box with a GPS unit, we're teaching you how to use it in with the price. If you think this is a unit that you would like to consider a little bit further, what I advise you to do is click on the link below where I take you on a walk and talk with this GPS unit, and you'll see it actually working in the field. You'll see how it works, the pros on it, the negative side, show how I carry it in the field, and you'll get, as I think I go for a 13, 15, 18 mile walk with this GPS unit. Actually, on one of my walk and talks with the GPS Map 67, I think I went for a 60, 70 mile walk down the Northumberland coast non-stop, and you really will see it working to its full potential. If you have any questions about this range of GPS units or any other GPS units from Garmin or any other makes of manufacturers, please don't hesitate to get in touch with ourselves here at GPS Training.